hope you're well, hope you've had a nice weekend and you're ready for some performing arts. Anyone that hasn't met me before, my name is Gemma and I usually run the performing arts group in the Pyramid in Warrington, and for the last, what week are we on now? 17 weeks we've been doing it like this, online. So thanks for joining us. So week 17. Thank you so much for everyone who's tuning in every week and doing the activities. I really hope you're finding them useful. Okay, so for those of you who are good with dates, you might know that this week would have been our sharing day. And what that means is, for anyone who's not done one before, is that we would create a piece of theatre. Mostly the participants of the class would do that, and I would just give some assistance. And then you'd perform it to an invited audience in the Pyramid Centre, along with the music group as well. All the different music groups would share some of their stuff they've been working on. It's just a really lovely afternoon and time for us to share our work. So with that in mind, I wondered if we could do something today that's sort of, today and next week really, that sort of remembered our sharing day. Didn't want to just brush past it really. So the idea for today is a few just fun games that I know always work really well in class, and 2 activities for you to do, really short activities. And the idea is, if you want to, you can share them with everybody else through me next week. So I know that Alison has spoken to some people who are regular participants, and you may be already sending something in that you've already done during the last 16 weeks. That's fantastic as well. And if anybody listening, watching, hasn't had that information, if there's anything you've been doing in these sessions, any writing you've created, any stories, anything like that, scripts you want to send in, you can do that. If there's nothing so far you want to share, perhaps it might be one of these 2 things from this week. Be lovely to hear from so many of you and share your work. That's what's so brilliant about this session in July, where we get to see the brilliance of all our participants. I'll talk to you a little bit later about how you can share it and in what ways, what options there are for it. So first of all, we're going to do a bit of a warm-up. So as you can see, it's a slightly physical session today, slightly. So if you can, I would stand up, get away from a chair, just to give ourselves a bit of movement and freedom. You're going to need probably a pen and paper for this session. So if you want to pause the video anytime, just grab those things and we'll get started. Okay, so to warm up, we're just going to do some quick things. First of all, we're going to do some tongue twisters. Okay, so these always go down well. We'll start with a simple one, unique New York. So have a go at that. Unique New York. Unique New York. Really emphasise the words in your mouth. That helps to warm our mouth and our faces up. Unique New York. Have a go at that a couple of times. When you feel like you've got that one, we switch it around a little bit and go, New York is unique. New York is unique. New York is unique. And what I like to do then, once I've got a hang of both of those, is just switch it up. So I might say, unique New York. New York is unique. New York is unique. Unique New York. Fabulous. Have a little go at that, and you can pause the video at any point and practice those. Next one then. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. There's a moment where I nearly went wrong then. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. Hard one, really hard one. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. Nice and slow. Let's try it together. Nice and slow. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. Again together, quite slow. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. Have a go at that a couple of times, see how fast you can get it going. I'll have a couple of goes with you. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. Okay, well done for that one. The last one we will do is, there's a chip shop in space that sells spaceship-shaped chips. Try that one. There's a chip shop in space that sells spaceship-shaped chips. I'm going to break that one down into two, just so we can get it. There's a chip shop in space. Try that. There's a chip shop in space that sells spaceship-shaped chips. That sells spaceship-shaped chips. Sounds pretty good if you ask me. Put it all together. There's a chip shop in space that sells spaceship-shaped chips. There's a chip shop in space that sells spaceship-shaped chips. See if you can do it really super fast. Off you go. 3, 2, 1, go. Chips. It's easy to go wrong if you try and do it too fast. But well done, I'm sure everybody nailed it. Fantastic. Okay, another warm-up then. It's a game that goes down really well in class. Usually we would do it half of the group versus half of the group. It's called Giants, Wizards and Elves. I'm going to teach you the moves in a moment, in case you don't know them. But the way we are right now, we can't play it as normal. So it's going to be you versus me. I'm not going to have any clue whether I'm winning or losing. So you're going to have to keep score for yourself, okay? If you want to comment underneath the video, tell me how I did. I'd love to hear that. I can see all your comments, so and I can always reply to them through Pete and things like that. So please do let me know how I'm getting on. So the way it works is it's sort of like rock, paper, scissors, if you ever played that. So we have 3 characters. We've got the giants. They do this. 3, 5, 4, thumb. Let's try that all together. 3, 5, 4, thumb. Excellent. They are the biggest creature, of course, so we have to make our body nice and big. And we say 3, 5, 4, thumb because we are a giant. Next we have a wizard. The wizards have a magic wand and they go alakazam. Okay? Try that with me. Be a wizard. Alakazam. Excellent. So we have the giants. 3, 5, 4, thumb. And the wizards. Alakazam. And then we have the elves. They are the smallest of the creatures. I might disappear actually out of shot if I go too low down, but the idea is to go as low as you can, comfortably, and go like an elf, okay? Little wiggle of the fingers, okay? One more time all together, be an elf. Excellent, okay, we have our 3 characters, the giant, the wizard or the elf. What happens is, in the build-up, I might say 3, 2, 1. While that's happening, you choose which one you want to be, okay? We present them to each other. As I said, I won't be able to see yours, you can only see mine. And there is a winner from the duel. The giants beat the wizards, okay? Because they can trot on them with their big feet, okay? The wizards, alakazam, they can beat the elves because they put a little spell on them, okay? Maybe it poof, makes them disappear. And the elves, they can actually beat the giant because they can't really see them. They can run up the trouser leg and things and catch them by surprise. Okay, so for example, if I said, if we did 3, 2, 1, I went, and you had been a giant, it's 1 point to me, elves win. Elves beat giants. If I did a, and you've done a wizard, alakazam, you're the winner, okay? Wizards beat elves. If we're both doing elf, no one gets a point, okay? You're gonna have to keep score. We're just gonna do this maybe, should we say 5 times? Best of 5, because there might be a couple of draws in there. So whoever gets the most points after 5, you're the winner. Let me know. I really like to know if I'd win or not. Everyone will be like, you lost, you lost, you lost. It's fine, I can take it. I just want to know. Okay, so we'll have a quick practice of the 3 characters again. Give me a giant. 3, 5, 4, thumb. Give me a wizard. Alakazam. And give me an elf. Nice. Okay, we duel. Me versus you. So, think about your first one. What you're going to be. In 3, when I get to 1, you're going to present whatever you're going to do. Whatever you've chosen. 3, 2, 1. Alakazam! So the wizard, I will beat. If you are an elf, I beat you. If you're a giant, you beat me. Should stamp on my head. Okay. How many elves were out there that I put a spell on and poof, get a point. Okay, first one. We go again after 3. 3, 2, 1. Fee, fi, fo, fum. So any wizards out there? Point is to me. Any elves? You ran up my child's leg, you got me by surprise, you get the point. Okay, number 3. 3, 2, 1. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Did I get anybody? If you're a wizard, I beat you, I get the point. You're an elf, you get the point. 3 down. I wonder how I'm doing. Hope I'm doing well. Okay, next one. 4th round after 3. 3, 2, 1. I'm an elf. If you're a giant, I get the point. If you're a wizard, you get the point. I wonder what the score is. Is it close? Have we had draws everywhere? Round 5, final one. This is the chance for one of us to be the winner, me or you. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Alakazam! I went for a wizard. If you're an elf, I get the point. If you're a giant, you get the point. Congratulations. If you're a wizard, no one gets the point. If you won, well done. If I won, thank you. Thank you very much. Sure, I must have won one duel at least. Okay, fantastic. Right, next game then. Next exercise is called For Me, For You, For Me. And it is a gift giving exercise, but it's all completely imaginary. So the lines are, if I was giving you the gift, which I will be, I will say, for you. All you need to do is receive that gift and say, for me. And I will say back, for you. Now, the way we change those lines and the way we say them is going to reflect on what the gift is. So for example, I might say, for you, throw it at you. You might say, for me. For you. Okay, so there could be some anger in there. So it might not necessarily be a nice gift. Might want to open it up and, tick, 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 tick. Oh. Be something quite dangerous in there, okay? Just have a couple of goes at this. I will give you the presents and all you've got to do is receive them, say for me, and unwrap them, discover them, and respond to what's in there. You might like it, might be thoughtful, it might make you emotional, might make you cross, you might be disgusted, okay? All manner of things. So let's start. First gift. For you. For you. So now you need to unwrap that gift or discover what it is and respond. You can respond saying some words. You can respond just physically. You can decide if you're happy or sad about it, and I'm just going to watch your response. Excellent. Okay, let's try another one. For you! Yep, for you! Okay, so responding to that gift that I brought you, this very heavy gift, had to be pulled along with ropes. Fantastic. If at any point you feel like you need some more time, you can pause the video to carry on your improvisation of whatever that gift is. Okay, we'll do a couple more. For you. For you. So you react to that gift being thrown at you. Is it good? Is it bad? Gonna throw it back. Excellent. We can do just one more. for you. For you. How might you respond to this gift? I was a bit reluctant, a bit nervous to give you it. What might that mean? What is it? Excellent. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much for playing there with me. Again, it's a shame I can't see what all these gifts have turned out to be. So if you want to put any comments underneath, let me know, that'd be amazing. But if not, and you don't feel comfortable commenting, that's absolutely fine. Maybe make a note of the things that you did, because when we come back together, eventually, when we can, we might recap some of these activities and say, well, can you remember what you did, what you received? It'd be great to hear some of the stories that you've created and the characters you've created in your house. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to move on now to one of the tasks that you can, if you want to, share for next week. It's going to be a small, really small, short script. It only needs to last 1 minute in length, and it can either have 1 or 2 characters in it. If possible, no more than 2 characters, that would be amazing. Okay, so you're going to have a stimulus for the scene, and that means what's going to inspire the scene, and that is the word discovery. Okay, so this scene is entitled Discovery. What you are discovering, who, where, why, when, that is all down to you. Okay, so to start us off, give us a bit of inspiration for our scene. I'm going to time 1 minute on my clock. I can do the timer, so you don't need to worry about that. And I'm going to ask you to talk about the word discovery for a minute. Sometimes this can just bring up some ideas for us. If we talk about what discovery is, what it means, who might make discoveries, you might make discoveries about yourself, you might make a discovery in your pocket. Oh, fiver, I didn't know that was there. They're the best discoveries. You might discover a new country or a new island on when you're voyaging across the sea, okay? So there's real loads of scope with that word discovery. So your task now, let's say, press play on the stopwatch. You're just going to talk about the word, start thinking about the word discovery, any links that it makes you think of. Okay, so starting from now, go. Just keep talking about the word discovery. Tell me about it. What does it mean? What could it mean? Who discovers things? Are we all capable of discovering things? Don't worry too much at this point about your script. Just talk about discovery. Try your hardest not to stop talking. If ever you come to a stop, think discovery, discovery. Something else. Halfway through, doing really well. Okay, 15 seconds left. Keep going. Anything else you can think of about discoveries? The word discovery. And stop. Fantastic. Well done, well done, well done. Hopefully, that's, even if it's just a couple of ideas have come into your head there about what sort of discovery you might want to talk about in your script. If it's just got your mind open and you're just thinking about that word, that's brilliant as well. So we're going to do the same thing. You're going to have a minute to think of locations where a scene could take place. Okay, if you want to write these down, that's cool. Then you've got them there. You just want to say them out loud, that's fine as well. So we're thinking of all the places, and basically this means anywhere in the world. A scene can take place anywhere. So it can be on board a ship, it can be on a beach, it can be up a mountain, it can be in a living room, it can be in a park, down a tunnel, in a aeroplane, literally anywhere. Park, beach, forest, castle, okay? As I say, this isn't a rush or a race, you don't have to do them really quick, just think, where might be interesting to have a scene take place? Yeah, at the top of the Eiffel Tower, write that down or just remember it. Say all the different places. On a canal boat in Venice, or a gondola, Write that down. Okay, so your minute for thinking about where locations, places that a scene could take place starts now. Off you go. Do not worry, there's no wrong answer here. Write them all down, or keep them all in your head. Literally anywhere in the world. On a roof. On a tightrope in the circus. Halfway through. Doing really well. Keep thinking of different places that a scene could take place, i.e. anywhere. In the queue at the post office. The supermarket. In a car. Okay, 5 seconds left, so just be saying your last one, writing it down, storing it in your brain, however you decide to do it. Okay, finished? Fantastic, that's your minute up. Well done, well done. Okay, so now your job is to choose one of your locations or a new one, if it's just getting you started, and something from your discovery minute, unless you didn't feel like you discovered anything that you want to run with in that minute. Maybe what would be worth doing is press pause on the video, do another minute, and narrow it down a little bit. So you want to have a location and either something that you would discover or somebody who would discover something. You're going to put them together, you're going to write a 1 minute scene, okay? I would say it probably only is like no more than 1 A4 page. It could even be less. Anything in an A4 page. If you've got a computer and you want to type it, if you want to handwrite it, anything goes, okay? As I said before, maximum 2 characters if possible. 1 character is fine as well. The theme is discovery, and pick one of your locations you've just thought up. And this is one of those things that if you want to, you can share. So by doing that, either you can perform the script yourself or with somebody else that you know. You can record that, you can video that, and that can get sent to Pete. Or you can just send in the text, the writing, and I can perform that. So either I can do it on my own, or I can get somebody to help me, and we could film ourselves doing it online somehow and perform your script for you. So your job at the moment is to pause the video. I'll talk about all that again at the end, how we can share them. So your job is to pause the video, choose your location, choose that discovery. What is it the person is discovering? Where are they? What are they doing? Why are they discovering something? Is it something in themselves? Is it something physical? Have they been looking for it? Answer those questions. Decide who your characters are, 1 or 2 people, and write just 1 minute scene, very short scene. Okay, good luck, enjoy. I'm excited to read them. Off you go. Fantastic, excellent. Hopefully we've got 1 minute scenes all over Warrington there. Your next task then, another one that this can be shared with myself and Pete and with the rest of the group on next week's session. I'm going to ask you to write a poem. This also has a theme. This theme is recovery. And this can be as personal to your journey as you like, or it can be more general about maybe you've experienced somebody else's recovery or things that you've read or felt along your journey. It doesn't have to be personal, but it can be if you want it to be. It can include your time at Creative Remedies, how that might have helped, or some other organisations or avenues that have really helped in any of your recovering or healing. But as I say, it does not need to be personal either. You can just use that title and run with it like we did with Discovery. So you've got 2 options with your poem, and feel free to write 2 poems, that's absolutely fine. You can do a number poem, which is what I'm calling it, which is where I tell you how many words per line the poem has. So if you're going to do that one, maybe write down this information. It's going to be first line 3 words, second line 5 words, third line 4, words. Fourth line, 1 word. So the numbers are 3 words, 5 words, 4 words, 1 word. I'm going to read you my poem that I've written about recovery, and then I'll show you it for you to have a quick look. So, 3 words. Each small step, like a door opening wider, growing stronger, getting brighter, growing. So that is my number poem about recovery. 3 words, 5 words, 4 words, 1 word. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, and this is another thing, if you want to share this, you can take a picture of it, or you can record yourself reading it, video yourself reading it. Absolutely love to see them. Your other option is what we call let me just double check, an acrostic poem. And how that works is you have the word down one side, so you have recovery, and each line has to start with that letter. Okay, so the first one starts with R, this starts with E, etc., all the way to the bottom. So I'll show you mine quickly. As you can see, recovery I've written in 1 pen just to help myself, and different colour for these. That is my recovery acrostic poem. I will read it to you now. Reaching out, early stages, can't articulate how I feel. Over time, very slowly, energy and confidence building, ready to recover. You are ready. Okay, so that was my acrostic poem on the word recovery. So, I'm going to leave you to write a poem. As I say, you can do one of each, you can just do one, it's up to you. And if you are willing to share it with the group, that would be so brilliant, and I think would just sort of be a little nod, a little gesture towards our sharing session that should have been this week. If you'd like to do it, so the options are, you read it out and you can record it. Maybe if you've got a recording device on your phone possibly, or on a computer, record yourself saying your words, your characters, your poems. Or if you can get somebody maybe to film you doing that, that would be amazing. Or if you just want to send us that document, so if it's on Word, you send it as an attachment, if it's on the computer, or if you want to just even take a picture of it on your phone and email it to Pete. Send anything at all that you want to be involved in the sharing next week, all to Pete. He's going to send it through to me. We're going to work out a way of doing it. Either I will read your work, or if you've sent yourself reading your work in, then we will play those. Okay. I feel like this could be really lovely if we're up for sharing some of our work. That would be so nice, and I think it's the best sort of way we could do the sort of online sharing day. So I really hope this works for you guys. If you don't want to do one of those or the script and you've got something from previous sessions, same thing applies. Record yourself, video yourself, or just send in the text, the writing to Pete, and I can perform that for you. And if it includes more than one person, I can recruit some of my friends to help. So one way or another, we'll get it performed for you. So this is the important information. You're going to send it to Pete. His email address, for those that don't know it, are pregan, all one word, so Pregan, pregan, at warrington.gov.uk. pregan at warrington.gov.uk. pregan at warrington.gov.uk. That's Pete's email address. He's happy for you to send anything to him. If it's a bigger file, if you film it and it's a minute long or it's a bit longer than that, and you want to use something called WeTransfer, if anything's a bit bigger and it might not go over the email so well, you just go to a website called WeTransfer.com. WeTransfer is all one word. So www.WeTransfer.com. Follow the instructions in there, it's completely free. Just helps you to send bigger files nice and quick. That's what I do every week with these videos. Whew, I hope that all makes sense. There's a lot of information there. And I'm sure it is available through Alison or Pete if you get a bit stuck. And always comment underneath if you need a bit of help. The main thing is enjoy the session, and if you are up for this, I would love to share your work next week. Something from this session, something from the past sessions. You performing it, amazing. You recording yourself doing it, super. You send it and you want me to perform it, absolutely brilliant. Any way you like. Let's see what happens. Good luck everybody, enjoy and have a great week, and I look forward to sharing some stuff with you next week. Bye.